long lost. The hill painted in the light is pretty, though tested by the eye. The monumental hill stands in the pretty rain showers that come late. A monument guarded by the larks, the long rain showers it all. The larks of the afternoon and the rocks, and I am lost, long lost among the weeds. In the worn out afternoon, hunting my way back, the broad-leaved weeds are little, and little help me to find some path. I am worn out too from thinking of a path left in the day to go down. My never-resting thoughts leave me afraid. You light peacocks bathe in the flowing shower while I watch people bathe too in the dark. When no one watches and for as long as they like, darkness becomes vital on the rocks. The lights are long lost, and I wait on the lovely rocks. One light burns while I wait for wandering back to the woods. To the showering ones I make my farewell, a man wandering old. So farewell, I go, forth for all I know. In life as old as a mountain, the world is all I have left. The day sweeps on, a beautiful ship passing on the creek, over the water loudly in the evening, is a vision of beauty to a boy. A lonely evening swells to the good boy, not yet a man, who enigmatically demands much of loneliness, since it is good to be rich with such help. Work demands a patron during the wonderful health of the day. A fresh work is peace, and the day sweeps on here, peacefully normal and shining. All of the images out here seem new now. The acres around look normal in the sunlight. Late passes the day. Farewell to the power of yesterday too. All of them pass in circumstance, like the broken powers I want to win back. Being have all heard how forgiven we are, being broken from the beauty and from the hills. We are so trained to forgive gracefully, so that a visible beauty might return. The self is trained by power, which returns to give back to us paradise. I selfishly have tried to buy my blessings, but my paradise won't last without love, which too is a blessing, difficult for me, since what I thought love was wrong, and the subject is difficult to learn. Would you sway me to sleep until my alarm rings in time? Here I sleep in the heat, witnessing time cripple itself a few hours here until I work again, going forth to witness the centerpiece and begin my work in the mirror. The center of the imagination has become gold, like the old mirror before me, and like a line with a golden head of a man. The words of the lines of a poem may go to the center of a man so quietly. I prize the words of any ideas that help quiet my cries of my loss. Bring me that fruit that you broke off the tree. I am still saddened that it is as cold as I am. The noble apple tree to be cut down soon still hangs together to the end, with light-colored apples standing on the lawn, on its side holding together, unlike a scholar who surviving on the lawn must be saved. I pursue the sides of my intellect whenever it survives my imagination. The wonder it intelligence yesterday was a craze that only a lively imagination can mend. The mind is a wonder to catch up to. But if we cannot, life is less than happy, and the mind like those leaves could vanish. Farewell to the time of the afternoon. These splendors of night are returning. The theater of time is as old as our laws, which are as splendid to laugh at. The brilliant theater of love and order. We would technically laugh ourselves onto the floor if beauty from order became freed. A sandy floor beckons me to lift my feet over it. Town and sand are beautiful to see. At night my feet, though, are home from the big town where life is crazy. Home from the old shore and painful life upon the streets. Animals come from some place. It is a wild and wayward ceremony to see them come for food and clues, to see what is around this little way again. The best clues are by the water, where I left a little toast. The best things are those not suffered for. Despair has left me with something to pen, a dark suffering in a tale. My watery despair could speed away if the blame tale I write could be heard. But how do I thoughtfully speed to the end of this poverty? Not one heart hears the letters I made, and a real poverty still is not what I had hoped. The way might be lost. The gray mountains in the east to the shore enough. The white east is fair, the fire's light on the shore this year. Like the widening softness through the wandering years break my heart, since only a little light is left to watch. The heart knows how far to go, but when it is left cold, it falls. I came from far, and since I'm lost, it is necessary I follow a path. The way might be lost and terrifying, and truth a necessity to hope for. But my spirit never joins happily to the way where I must go. Gone is the music I heard outside, that the willing birds around the brambles make. Gone from the daylight cold, me the will is staked with luck, but elsewhere the day has cleared. Like the wide stage which others run across, elsewhere to be possessed by their wanderings. Negative others come back here, failing to wander into my heart. I figure that their negativities are crazy, and so the heart I hold is without you. It is not crazy, however, to trust what you get. But it is easy to outline what would happen if you open yourself to a healthy trust in and of all. Equal roads lined with cars take us to many places in the world we stand. The poem lines I watch painfully are placed as drifters. The floor I watch does not matter as much as how my wandering pain might end. To my thoughts this matters heavily to me. The wisdoms wandering in the letters are the thoughts of vain men. The beautiful letters I read are vain enough since I am wounded. Happiness, beauty, and other matters like love only wounds slowly need more, since what would make me sing and be happy is unreasonable to have. Beyond the ice quickening, on the outer pond we look at. Beyond the sky we honor, an honorable fellow keeps up his fun while looking back at us singing. Weather strikes the fellow, his free song is adored no more. The sunny weather is our test. Everyone is free to gain from its beauty, but it rarely tests us without our falling away from it. Our knowledge of beauty comes from our losses too, and we exit and fall away like the wind. A quick knowledge is for us timed like the drifting wind, and like it cannot be fought or forced. A paper is poor, too partially right on if never read, infinitely poor when void, infinitely new if it means much. The head never lets the mind become righteous, mean or selfish. Since a poor head must be original, a fella becomes selfish on the sand in the beautiful sunlight, watching all the sky and sand are so peaceful for a man to watch, clear-minded, the wonderful peace of the birds taken in the clears the heart, for more of the love and wonder to have as a child might have for things. Old grass bears the lawn, up forth to the house where I was reading. The spear is cold today, and I to wander forth cold to the moss today by a water tank. I wander to find love by the red moss in the garden. I find instead redness while the mowing around. Crows come to the garden rudely.